Welcome back to Channel C1. I'm Demica Jamaal.
And this is Cam King.
And today we're watching Chappell Pink Pony Club live.
From SNL.
SNL. We've never heard this song before.
In fact, this will be my second Chappell song I'm ever listening to.
Good Luck Babe was the first time we ever heard a Chappell song. We watched the live video of her performing at the VMAs.
Yep. Be on the lookout for a full-length album reaction coming to our Patreon first. So if you want to catch that when it comes out, be sure to check up over there. You can always just sign up for free and look for the notification, and then when it comes, boom, there you go. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, let's get into this.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chappell Roan.
Love the set.
Stay, but I can't ignore the crazy visions of me in LA. I heard that there's a special place where boys and girls can all be queens every single day. I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee. It's Santa Monica, I swear it's calling me. Won't make my mama proud, it's gonna cause a scene. She sees you, baby girl, I know she's gonna scream.
So far, I like the vibe of it, and just the little piano version. I don't know what the radio version sounds like, or like the actual studio version, if it's the same. Because sometimes when they do live performances, they give like a different take on it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. So, like they sing it a little bit differently. They
not just sing
kind of arrange it a
the
little
arrangement's
bit
different.
Yeah,
like so.
But it's definitely a slower one in comparison to Good Luck Babe. But also because she's not dancing and moving around, it's easier. Even though I don't know the lyrics, to just hear them when they're singing. Because sometimes you can't tell with performances.
With the ballads is a little easier.
But
yeah, she's definitely talking about getting out of that small Midwestern town, getting over to LA, California, Hollywood, Long Beach, that kind of thing.
To the more, I guess, open-minded areas.
Boys and girls can be queens every day, probably like the gay clubs and bars, I would assume.
Et cetera.
Yeah. We ain't gonna make my mama proud. Mama's probably more like conservative and traditional. Probably doesn't like that she's involved in that kind of stuff.
Et cetera.
Yeah.
And, he probably doesn't even, sometimes certain families, even beyond like politics, just like the fact that you want to be a performer. They're like, what? Why don't you just go to college and do a normal job?
That's what I meant by like traditional too.
Yeah. But yeah, this sounds pretty good. Nice vocals as well.
It's gonna cause a scene. She sees you, baby girl. I know she's gonna scream. God,
okay. Oh.
You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club.
Ooh.
On the stage in my heels, it's where I belong, down at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing till West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club.
I like the build in the chorus.
Yeah, it definitely picked up the pace a little bit, picked up the energy at least. Yeah. And I like the phrasing of the pink.
I love those little like
club.
almost staccato like synths that come in on like the off or upbeats in the chorus, continuing the melody or the chords that you have from the piano in the verses. It's catchy. It's got a nice catchiness to it. I'm assuming the Pink Pony Club is some
apparently it's an actual club or name of a club.
Yeah.
But it's probably also obviously like a metaphor for her just like living a life that her mom doesn't approve of. But she's just having fun on stage in my heels. Whatnot. But yeah, just that I'm gonna keep on dancing. And
this is just a very relatable song so far in many ways, even if you're not like relating to the leaving a southern town or something. Like it's just like a branching out, becoming your own person, finding a safe space for where you belong. Just trying to figure out who you are, almost in a way, kind of deal.
Mm-hmm. And she's also gay, so apparently West Hollywood is known for having a large population of LGBTQ plus people. So that she says, I'm going to keep dancing down in West Hollywood. That's kind of what she's into. And apparently y'all to let us know. But in Good Luck Babe, we figured it out kind of on our own. But initially we were like, we thought she was talking about a boy, but she was talking about a girl. But yeah, pretty good so far.
The Pony Club.
You're from Tennessee, oh Santa Monica, you've been too good to me. Won't make my mama proud, it's gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl,
I know she's gonna scream.
God, what have you done?
Oh yeah.
Pink pony girl, and you dance at the
And she puts a good performance on.
mama. Just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong, down at the
Pony Club.
I'm gonna keep on dancing at the
Pink Pony Club.
I'm gonna keep on dancing down the
West Hollywood.
I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club.
Pink Pony Club. What I like about the chorus is the Pink Pony Club part in that second half of the chorus is so repeatable. My brain wants her to just keep saying Pink Pony Club.
Yeah, it's very catchy.
Pink, but she goes in to keep a different line before that, and I like that because to me, I expect it. I feel like in a more traditional pop chorus, they wouldn't have had extra lines. They would have just kept repeating in that second phrase, Pink Pony Club. Pink. It would have been very catchy, and it was super catchy.
It kind of reminds me of like even her whole vibe and the way she's performing. It reminds me of like a star in like the 80s or even early 90s. Just she's giving off that essence, that just star power. You could sense it in the way she's performing, and then her voice, her delivery of every note. There's a little bit of texture and some of the way that she delivers some of those last lines and some of the
Especially in the pre-chorus.
Yeah,
When she's like Santa Monica and
then when she says God, what have you done in the beginning of the chorus, that delivery right there is really nice. And she repeats it again with Oh Mama and whatnot. But yeah, her voice is really nice. And a lot of people don't sound the same. I haven't listened to Good Luck Babe.
I have listened to Good Luck Babe on the regular version.
I think, I did a couple times, but I haven't in a minute because we've been listening to a lot of albums. But a lot of people don't sound the same as they do in the song as they do like when they're performing. Like you could see it's a distinct difference, which still is a difference
Sometimes
here, but it's elevated.
It's a good difference. Sometimes it's a bad difference.
Right.
Sometimes it's a bad difference. That's how you really differentiate who. I don't want to say who the real artists are. I don't want to be disrespectful.
Well,
but
some people are better singers.
But the people that actually can singers. There are some people that make pop music that aren't.
And they're good with coming up melodies. They're good at writing lyrics, but they're singing.
Or they just have a good stage performance, but they do not a singer.
A singer. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club. Oh yeah, guitar solo.
I've left you all behind. Still love you in Tennessee. You're always on my mind. And Mama, every Saturday I can
the eye contact.
1,000 miles away. Sing it!
All right. Oh, come on, build it. They also, the background singers and the guitarists, they have those 80s haircuts.
Oh, yeah.
Those 80s, 90s haircuts. All right.
Might as well just eat her out if you're going to be done. We're getting real close.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night!
Yeah. I'm going to be a big Chappell Roan fan.
I feel like it's not the same, but you saying that because he's also a big Lady Gaga fan.
Yes, no,
they don't make the same type of music, but in terms of their showmanship,
the charisma too that they have. Yes,
I can see why you would say that.
Their weirdness, they are both weird.
Yeah,
if you've seen her in any interviews, like she's kind of like
and
quirky.
the white face makeup and whatnot.
Like
the big crazy wig, which it looks good, honestly.
No, I like that. I love that artistry that they both kind of show, and I don't want to compare them too much because I think they are in their different separate lanes.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think they're completely different, but I think they're in their separate lanes. I don't know if she's ever pulled influence from Lady Gaga specifically, but it's hard for any modern pop star to not pull any influence from Lady Gaga because she's so iconic. Right. And it's like saying, oh, I'm not influenced by Madonna. Well, she was the start,
Exactly. This bridge really added an extra layer of heart.
Yes,
to the song.
Emotional heartfelt right there.
Because Don't Think I Left You All Behind, Still Love You in Tennessee. It's like she took time to add in this element where at first the song could have just been like, hey, I'm leaving all you, fuck Tennessee, that's not me, blah, 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 blah. But she chose to kind of lead with some grace and say, hey, that's not me, but I still love you. I know that's what y'all are used to. That's the life y'all want to live. I respect it, but it's just not me.
Also, she says she loves her and Tennessee. So also she did like parts of that life, but she needs to go out. She needs to grow. She needs to be there.
You're always on my mind. And mama, every Saturday, I can hear your southern drawl 1,000 miles away saying, like, she still loves her mom. You can see that, even though she knows her mom's probably disappointed at certain choices she's made.
That last line is that little sprinkle of detail that I like that songwriters do. Because I don't like when songs have too many details where you got to think about everything and it's hard to process everything at once.
Right, exactly.
But that last line there in the bridge, I can hear your southern drawl 1,000 miles away saying like you are not necessarily an obnoxious person, but you're big, you're loud, you have that southern energy, you got the accent,
a distinct
you are
voice,
that traditional conservative southern kind of stereotype in a way. It says a lot about her mother without having to say a lot necessarily.
And you could tell she still reveres her. Like,
yes, there's a respect. She's not saying it making fun of her.
Right, yes, exactly. She can still feel her influence that her mother has had on her is still felt, and it's like, I'm this way. I feel like confident being this way because of how you may be. I don't know. Obviously, I don't know her mother, but you might be confident, and you might have actually given me this confidence to be who I really want to be because you love me so much. Maybe if you were, different, I wouldn't have felt comfortable to even do this.
Right.
Comfortable enough to even do this. So, but yeah, that was a nice.
Yeah. Second song that I've seen or listened to her, really good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I like this a lot.
Especially the hook is very catchy, but it still has that heart in the verses.
It did. And if you have watched this far and you listen and watch our channel a lot and you're not subscribed, please subscribe to us, help us out, support us. Go on that Patreon if you want to get early access to our music videos, TV shows, all that good stuff. We post almost somewhat daily content.
And full album reactions as well.
Yeah, full album reactions. Please check that out. There's a lot going on. We got a nice community over there. They're really nice, really positive. And
shout out Melissa if you're watching this.
Yep. And catch us on the next one.